Hi everyone, Sketchman Boris here. I'm sorry, I might pause in between because I still have a coughing fit. So I just want to share, I was in India, so I couldn't do videos, and I want to show you everything I bought. It's almost like I bought another luggage just to bring extra books and extra stuff. So I think I will take all this off. Starting with O. Henry short stories. So O. Henry is actually famous for having, I don't know, I don't think he invented that, but he's famous for having stories with twist ending. Of course, I love stories like that, so I just wanted to buy this. So I went to Kolkata, and Satyajit Ray is from Kolkata. So you'll see a lot of books about him there. And also, that's another thing that I really loved about Kolkata, which is you can find books everywhere. You can kind of find it even in the market, and I found that really cool. That you can find books and people are buying and people are reading, and that's I just love books, so I've always found him to be a fascinating figure, so I just wanted to buy this, and after I bought this, my friend said oh, you probably bought the book that is a must read if you love Satyajit Ray. It's a classic that I've always wanted to read, Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky, considered as one of the best books. So we actually were looking for galleries, and we just went into this little, looked like a private gallery, and they had this room filled with art books and about little books about their exhibitions that they have held there, and this was cheap, so I was oh, this is great. It's about movies, I think there's a really great sense of design. I also bought, because especially of this cinema culture in South India, and so yeah, I'm going to read this one. So it's and I like the the cover really captured my attention, and that's really important. Okay, so just just some something that I wanted to buy and read, just for the charming Indian cartoony drawings, illustrations. It is a bit different. The way that they simplify, the way they stylize things, is actually different than in US, for example. I feel like in other countries in Asia, you can see a lot of manga influence, but here it's it's a little, I don't know how to explain it. I just like it. Sorry, I had to take a sip of water. There was a cough coming. But certain things like this is really good. And it's a this is really nicely stylized. Yeah, just wanted to buy some things that I guess children would read. Again, because I was in Kolkata, my friend actually offered me this book. And I saw this, and he was like, "Yeah, let me buy it for you." So yeah, I'm excited to read this too. It's Greatest Bengali Stories Ever Told, selected and translated by Arnava Sinha. So I guess it's a bunch of collections of short stories from that region. So we love in Thailand, like when I go by, like I really love the one by Thai comics. So this kind of like reminded me of that, and it's just like I just love the simple paper, and it's in Bengali, I guess, or Hindi, I don't know. I was like, I'm going to try to use the Google Lens to see if I can translate and read the stories. But anyway, just wanted to buy for the just to have something like it's almost like an artifact. Um, yeah. Again, the like imagining like what is like scary and how it's depicted. It's just really interesting. Like things that you would never think of if because you're like sometimes you're so influenced by one thing, not one thing, but like one genre of thing. Like for example, you might be influenced by Disney, you might be influenced even by Junji Ito, right? Which is great. But I think it's always great to break those influences. Um, so I also got this because it's a little book and I love poems. Pablo Neruda is actually someone that I got exposed to when I was in high school. For some reason, his name just stuck in my head, and we would analyze texts, try to understand the Spanish text, and I remember we read sorry, one of his poems. Of course, I had to get some comics, right, and comics about Indian mythology. So I got this one about the Mahabharata. And again, the unique like Indian style of drawing. There are also influences I saw of this kind of drawing in Thai artists. Like there's an artist called Om Rachawet that I got exposed to here. He draws like Buddhist stories, and he kind of draws like this, but of course like with a little bit more detail. Just feels like drawn for children. This is I just bought this just to kind of mark the time I was there, and yeah, I didn't really go through it, but it's just interesting. I don't know. I kind of miss. I haven't held a newspaper in years, so I was like, oh, I'm just going to buy this just for the feel, the smell, and of course, like I'm sure I'll read it at some point. Okay, so on to the bootleg. It looks good, right? It looks like original Tintin until you see the price, and then until you open. Again, the paper is okay, it's fine, right? I mean, it's glossy, I don't like glossy, but like look at the printing. It's almost like it's color photocopied, So this is like I feel like it's almost like a collector's item, and I don't know. I've had always trouble remembering this story, Tintin story. So that's why I bought this. The next story I bought was Castafiore Emerald, which is one of my favorite stories actually. I really love the mystery, and it takes place in like in a castle, and it's like I love the mysteries that take place in like one space, like a train or a castle. So on. And I remember I saw this when I was living in Germany, and I couldn't afford it. And it's basically the script and sketches, even like layouts of the story that Hergé was not able to finish or publish. So I just wanna, I wanna read what that's all about. Okay. What's next? I have to wash my hands because it's already getting. Again, like I was just like asking the guy for like comics, and he was like, "Oh, like, yeah, let me give you some more comics." And look at this. That's so cool. I think. again, like little stories. From the cover, looks like might be, you know, funny stories. But so again, I bought some books that you know, I always wanted to read, like this one, Still Like an Artist. The cover kind of captured me, and another thing is that I wanted to read more books from Indian authors. Yeah, and I just wanted to. Oh my God, I can actually feel the dust. I think I'm going to sneeze. And also another important figure that was in Kolkata was Tagore. So, and these are a collection of his essays. And yeah. This one, like I don't remember. I think someone mentioned this in a podcast, and I was like, yeah. And also, look, like it seems like it's very easy to read. So, and a guy also said, like, I saw many books from this guy, Sudhamurthy. And you know, so of course, you don't want to buy everything. So I just wanted to try one book. Oh man. So these are, like, again, really old comics. Durga is the goddess, you know, very prominent goddess. I don't want to take it out because it's like it's already a little bit falling apart. So yeah, those are my purchases. I need to clean my hands and clean my nose and stuff. So I'll start uploading drawing videos again. Thank you so much if you're watching my videos, if you like them, if you want more, that's great. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll come back with you with more drawing videos. I have, you know, as always, have a lot of things to say. So this is Boris for Sketchman Boris, signing off.